Hello, crypto boys and ghouls, and welcome back to the channel, Tales from the Cryptmancer, where we feature content on play and earn games on the blockchain, such as Splinterlands. And in today's video, I want to walk through an exercise on how you can look to lock in profits when the market makes sudden, unexpected moves. And today is one such example and opportunity that we can use as an illustrative example on one way to lock in these profits, and as after some would say, kind of secure some ice cream money here. So today, what happened this evening, you'll see here on the chart from CoinMarketCap, Hive jumped. Hive spiked 31% or more, depending on when you caught the spike here. It went from around 42 cents and it spiked up to 58 cents. At the time of the recording of this video, it was back down to 54 cents, but it's still quite a bit higher than where it was just maybe an hour ago. And this provides an opportunity to take some profits if you're so inclined. Now, you don't have to do this, certainly. It would be something that you'd want to do from a liquidity perspective, maybe. But yeah, I mean, this is a good example of, if you don't think this is a sustainable pump, or you think that in the next 24 to 40 hours, the price of Hive will decline, and then you'll have a chance to buy back in, then you can try and time the market here. Again, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This is just an example of what I have done today in the market, and obviously do your own research and do whatever is best for your individual circumstances. So what we can see here, specifically what I wanted to take advantage in the marketplace, is I had some GLX that was liquid, that it wasn't staked. And if you've been following GLX, well, the price of the GLX token yesterday was 0.019. It was actually below 2 cents. And what happened with the Hive Pump, pushed the market orders for GLX to 3.5 cents. So that's a very big increase over the last 24 hours. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to exit out of that liquid GLX and lock in some profits there, and with the hopes that maybe I could do something else with that GLX equity. So what we did here is, you can see here, we transferred a little over 3,000 GLX off the Hive engine here, or excuse me, into Hive engine from the GLX platform. Now, to keep in mind, 24 hours ago, that 3,064 GLX was only worth $58 and approximately 23 cents. That was 24 hours ago, and this is where I want to show an illustrative example of where you can take advantage of these kind of market moves. So you can see here, we extracted that GLX into Hive engine. The approximate dollar value on when we extracted it was $108.50. Now, what we ended up doing is we looked at, well, what can we do with this GLX? One of the things that I wanted to do with this GLX, because I believe that SPS and DEC, which are also pumping at the same time that Hive is pumping right now, I don't really want to move that GLX money into DEC or SPS right now, because honestly, I think those coins will also come down over the next 24 hours. So what can we do? Well, if I don't want to extract the GLX monies for ice cream money, and maybe I want to reinvest it in the Splinterlands ecosystem, what could be a safe vehicle to do so? Well, HBD or Hive-backed dollars could be an option. Something like a swap USD, I think, is an option on Hive engine, but there's not a lot of liquidity there. The other option, actually, which is quite easy to take advantage of, is the credit system within Splinterlands, because remember, 1,000 credits always equals $1. So if I go back here to my GLX here, if I have $108.50 in GLX today, just due to the spike, and let's say that drops back down to under 2 cents in the next 24 hours when the market adjusts, if that's what happens, let's see. But if it was to do that, then again, my GLX would only be worth $58. So what if I wanted to lock in roughly $50 in profit? Well, what I could do is I could take that GLX and buy credits with it in Splinterlands. And what I could do is then buy up to $108.50 of cards, either now or in the future, rather than keeping the GLX liquid. And if it goes back down to $58, well, then I can only buy $58 in cards in the future. So what I want to do is I want to basically free roll this $50 of profit, lock it in, and take advantage of some free cards in the future. So again, if I were to withdraw that GLX, sell it and transfer it into swap.hive, for me to get it out of swap.hive into Hive, pure Hive, which I could then buy credits, it would cost a 0.75% fee on the withdrawal. So that's about 81 cents to do that withdrawal, which isn't terrible. What I ended up deciding to do here is go a different route. Now, it might not have been the perfect route, but it was a route that we chose to do here, is we sold the GLX and we actually ended up getting $107 and basically 3 cents worth of swap.hive when we sold that GLX on Hive Engine. And then what we ended up doing is we went to Tribal Decks and we took that swap Hive and we swapped it into SPS. And you can see here that it's estimating I would get 31.91 in SPS, but with slippage, the minimum I would receive would be 31.75, and I was okay with that. What we ended up doing actually is we did the swap, and it actually gave us 3190.65 SPS, which was $108.10 in value. So again, going from the GLX to SPS on the sale from GLX to Hive to SPS, we only lost about 40 cents of slippage basically doing that swap. And then what we did is we went into the game using the buy credits option from Splinterlands. We paid with crypto. We selected SPS, and there's some fees with this, that Splinterlands takes for processing and whatnot. And for 31.88 SPS, we actually got $105.80 worth of credits that I can use in Splinterlands. I could use it to buy packs. I could use it to buy potions. I could use it to buy cards on the market. I could rent cards with it, etc. So what is the end result here of the locking in of profits? We took what was originally, as of yesterday, $58.22 worth of GLX on this market pump, and we turned it into $105.80 worth of credits that we can use in the future to buy Splinterlands assets. Again, this isn't necessarily me taking money out of the game. It's basically taking my assets and slowly compounding it over time, trying to make wise decisions, and in this case, using this pump in the market to take advantage of this. Now, whether Hive continues to go up or GLX continues to go up, in either case, right now I'm happy because I have basically an extra $50 or almost a 2x of what I had yesterday, and I'm fine with that. So I hope this example shows how you can possibly take advantage of market spikes in the future, or possibly today, depending on when you see this video, if the market is still pumping, if Hive, DEC, and SPS is still pumping. So it could be something you look at depending on which assets you hold within Splinterlands. Again, everyone's situation is different. Everyone's dollar amount, token amount, etc., what you have liquid, what you want to do with it. There's so many pieces of the puzzle of this game of DeFi that you can play. This is just my specific example that I wanted to show because, well, it was something that I did today and figured that others might be able to benefit from kind of my experiences here. So until next time, keep stacking those stats.